I have never played Syndicate before. I had never heard of Syndicate until it was added to the voting system. I'm excited to check it out. It is a 1993 real-time tactics game. About the extent of my knowledge about it. That's what it says on Wikipedia. From doing a little bit of research and getting this game running, I learned that I probably need to read at least some of the manual, which is why I have the PDF pulled up on the screen here. So I'm going to start with a little bit of manual review, and then we'll boot the game, and then if I still have some questions, I might look at more of the manual. The manual is like 50 pages long, so I don't think we need to read the whole thing. But at least want to get a sense of the story. It's still kind of this era of DOS games that they were anticipating that you would read the manual to figure out what was going on. So I'm going to put on some pretty piano music while I read this, and then we'll go ahead and get started with the game proper. So it sounds like this is kind of like a cyberpunk dystopian future. Evil corporations control everything, all that fun stuff. Okay, there we go. So the world's multinational corporations grew, their profits began to rival those of small countries. Future, I know, right? Laugh sob. Smaller corporations were swallowed up like plankton in the wake of three behemoth megacorporations, one in the US, one Europe-based, and one in the Far East. The European corporation perfected the chip. Inserted in the neck, the chip stimulated the brainstem to alter your every perception of the outside world. Better than any drug. Chip gave hope to millions by numbing their senses to the misery and squalor around them. One chip would convince users that the sun shone and the birds sang, even as they walked through the constant acid rain drizzle. What a 90s view of dystopia. Chip was a technological revolution and sold countless units with the slogan, "Why change your world when you can change your mind?" That's a pretty good slogan. Also left the user open to auto-suggestion and gave the corporations a perfect tool for manipulating the populace. It's a Futurama joke. It's like he's listing all the ways that they get ads, but never in your dreams. Like any new and potent drug, control of the chip meant control of the people. Soon the corporations were at war among themselves, desperate to monopolize chip manufacture. Money earned through pirating chip technology, crime syndicates, hey, they said the thing, bribed and murdered their way into corporation boardrooms. I like how that has to be part of the plot, right? Like the corporations, the corporatists can't just be criminals. You have to have, like, the mafia work their way in. It wasn't long before the syndicate became the controlling force all over the globe, with a finger in the pie of every transaction, criminal or otherwise. One of those corporations have been multinational and invest with each other. I know, right? In the crime syndicates of tomorrow, those in control don't need Uzis for backup. Teams of custom-built cyborg agents hunt down rivals and traitors and spread the influence of the syndicates across the globe. For you, the future is now. As a young executive in a small European syndicate, you're looking to make your mark, so I'm kind of a bad guy. You observe from a control platform in an airship high above the teeming city streets as your agents, controlled by chip technology, spread the shadow of your terror. Equipped with the latest in high-tech weaponry, their cyborg bodies souped up with extra powerful limbs. Best syndicate money can buy. Your finger rests on the pulse of their every reaction. The chips inserted in their necks control IPA, India Pale Ale. It's gross. It's like everything that sucks about beer magnified by 1,000. Yeah. Intelligence, perception, and adrenaline. With these, you set the degree of an agent's operational independence during missions. I'm so sorry, you could... Oh, I know. I mean, I guess if you're gonna say you like beer, and, like, the signature taste of beer is its bitter hoppiness, then it would be like making fun of someone for liking a hot sauce that's super hot. But, still. Each mission takes place among the canyons of concrete and steel, the mazes of streets and sewers that our cities have become. The population goes about its business, moving among the traffic, commuting on trains, rushing to and from work, unaware of the violence about to explode around them. Casualties among the good citizens in most cases bring a swift response from local law enforcement. Equip your cyborgs with a special pass, and the police will believe you're working with the authorities. Okay. There are over 50 named missions. Goodness. Before you choose one, you need to develop an overall strategy for world domination. Tactical considerations vitally ascendancy of your syndicate include the maintenance of an adequate mission budget, skills and experience built up in a cryo chamber of potential agents, developing your own maneuvering skills. Must be a master of strategy. I'm not that. Must have the reflexes of a steroid-addicted sprinter. Which reminds me of the like story intro to Jagged Alliance 2. A remorseless lust for power. That's me. The aim of the game is to spread the dark stain of your Syndicate's color across the surface of the entire globe. The world map is divided into various territories. In your home base in Europe, you invade adjacent territories and, through the violent subterfuge of your agents, wrest them from rival syndicates. Having done so, raise taxes on the locals to increase your profits and punish them for serving the wrong syndicate. Oh man, I'm going to be bad at this game. Raising taxes can make you very unpopular. Furious natives leading popular rebellions can eat into syndicate profits, so keep an eye on foreign interests and pick off troublemakers. Okay. Don't sell myself short of my strategy. I have too sheer a responsibility to maximize profits, right? It is the one life rule that makes the organism reproduce, right? While you're busy expanding your syndicate's empire abroad, rival agents are working in your own backyard to destabilize yours. Ensure agents are briefed to weed out traitors whose actions might bring about your downfall. Okay. Commands. Wow, that's a remarkably specific command for a game that has virtually no keyboard controls. Control D's self-destruct if equipped with a suicide bomb vest, basically? That's pretty wild. And it says that I use the chip to like control their intelligence, perception, and adrenaline. So this game is all about blowing people up and taking a shitload of Adderall, meth, and I guess what would be perception. Play Syndicate immediately, highlight begin mission from the menu. Alright, let's start the game. That was the story stuff that I don't think is contained within the game. And then I might come back and look at these screenshots after I've done a mission to kind of figure out what's going on. Syndicate, that's the one we want. Hey, not having us going. I just finished reading the manual for a few minutes. Yes, congratulations once again on your wedding. I saw from the pictures it looks like it worked out, right? With Amanda's foot. Turn off the piano music that's still in the background. Sorry. Oh shit, I think I skipped the cutscene. No! If I click off of the screen, I lose sound. Someone got hit by a car and died. I think I got it. Alright. Nice. I'm glad it worked out. I'm sure that was super stressful. Congrats. Yeah, I'll make a cool logo. There's a lot of options. Okay, that's the end. Let's do the star? Generic and mildly threatening. Company name can be Marstead. Why not? My name is Dylan. Infected brainwipe and turn into a cyborg soldier. Cool. Begin mission. I did make a test save at the very beginning of this. I've seen this mission screen to make sure that saving worked with DOSBox, and it did, so when you see that save file, that's what that is. Western Europe. Brief. Mercenary camp. Assassination. Intelligence reports have indicated that an army colonel is stealing resources from your weapons division and using them to equip his mercenaries. Space has been set up just outside one of our cities, and the populace have reported disturbances caused by his troops. Your squad will be deployed near the entrance to the camp. Their objective is to eliminate the colonel. Oh, info. Costs money, I guess. Surveillance reports show that the camp is guarded by about 5 militia armed with shotguns and pistols. Probably don't want to spend that money in the future. Okay. And then I have agents that I can send. So I only have, do I have a total of 4 agents in my crew? No, I have 8. So 4 are in backup. Put you in control of an evil cyberpunk corp as you try to conquer the world, developing, marketing, and selling products. That's cool. Turn on the cryo chamber are people I'm not using currently. Do I need to have all 4 people? Does it like cost me more to send 4? Or is there any reason to not bring everybody? The spies, upgrades, research. This is like spending money to make new gear, I guess. Put it on automatic, I suppose. Yeah, okay. There's no penalty for sending 4. Okay, got it. Mods. This is just the mods of my individual team members, which all appear to be the same, right? Okay. Equip. Persuadertron. Pistol, shotgun, scanner, medkit. Well, they made it sound like I really only need weapons for this one since I'm killing somebody, so maybe I'll keep them what they start with. Always be researching something. That's what I'm doing now by setting it to automatic, right? Is that trustworthy? Can I rely on that? Oh, time's actually moving. It's interesting. I don't be dicking around on the screen was going to matter. I have this set to like minus 20 decibels, and it's still pretty loud, so if you guys have any issues with the game audio, let me know. Alright, so I can click them and make them move. I can only click one at a time, it looks like. Pistols aren't good enough. How do I choose all 4? Oh, that one? I see. Thanks. Are they ready to shoot right now? It looks like this scanner tells me where I should be going. Will that make them all equip the pistol? Okay, cool. Oh, can I not actually see indoors? Yikes. It's like right click is shoot, right? Oh, sweet. First try. Dope. It's a nice way to introduce it to you. They're moving to auto fire and you can pick up guns from guys you kill. I'll press space. So were they all wasting ammo? Did it make sense for me to have them all shoot like that, or does it not really matter? Welcome to the dawning of a new empire. Cool. Use those 3 sliders under every guy. Buff or debuff them. Huh. Agents used 4. No agents gained. 15 hours. Killed a civilian. Oops. Killed a guard. Oh, was the colonel the civilian? I don't think I saw myself shoot anybody else. So now that I know what the game looks like, I'm gonna read the manual a little bit further. Go ahead and make a save too. Team mission 1. Let me make sure that I can load that thing. The target was a civilian. Okay. So I can go back to begin mission from here. Alright, let me read this thing really quick. They do waste ammo, but it's not a problem. Enemies drop guns. Oh, okay. Tax rate, which I guess matters now that I actually control a territory. So there's a logo, mission briefing, enhancement price, info price. So map enhancement gives you more details on the map, and info gives you more text in here, like maybe a hint as to what to do. Info is fine. This part all makes perfect sense. Health bar. So IPA levels are these 3 bars here. Which one's which? Is it just intelligence, perception, adrenaline, top to bottom? Any enemy with the gun will always drop that gun on whatever ammo they didn't use unless they get one, in which case the gun will explode. Okay. And you're saying I can click on those lines to increase, to like give them drugs basically? Give them Adderall and crystal meth. Alright. Yeah. For fine adjustments to these levels, position the cursor and left click to the right of the center line, or press both mouse buttons together to boost all 3 IPA levels to maximum. Okay. So what does that actually do? I'm still controlling them and having them shoot. Does the buff just make them take less damage, deal more damage when they shoot or something? Health bar. Faster, further, and more accurately. Okay. Is there a functional difference between I, P, and A? Like, should I just always boost it to maximum for all 3 of them? But the desired weapon. Okay. Scanner shows the mission zone. Agents are the yellow circles. Enemy agents are red. Okay, enemy agents are red. I'll try to keep that in mind. Mission available in scanner. Okay. Got all this. This all makes sense. The debriefing makes sense. The screen makes sense. I think we're good. This is all pretty straightforward stuff here. Just kind of quick scrolling through and see if there's anything else that I need to know. Mods, versions, research I'd like to learn more about. No Bucks, no Buck Rogers. A timely reference. But you to channel funds into research. Funding is used to develop one mod or research one piece of equipment at a time. Okay. So it seems like the equipment options are pretty simple. Like, there's nothing super crazy. It's armor would make you take less damage. Guns would make you kill people more efficiently, that sort of thing. Legs make you move faster. Okay. Cool. Okay, so I can fund specific things. And a time unit for research, like it'll complete after a mission usually, or is it based on the real-time clock moving forward? Development, team, playing mission. Missions take a lot of time. Okay, gotcha. Health bar, active agent, IPA levels. I wanted to read about this. Okay. 3 bars, you control injection of drugs which alter intelligence, perception, and adrenaline. Modify the behavior of an agent when left to its own devices. Oh, okay. So the drugs only matter if they're AI controlled. They don't do anything if I'm controlling them. It's a way to like let them make their own decisions without me having to micro them, I guess. Agent with high adrenaline and low intelligence reacts quickly but erratically. May fire wide or too soon. Raising intelligence may prompt an agent to get out of a risky situation rather than risk his life. Describing that, though, it's a bad thing. If you want your agent to walk blindly to certain death, lower intelligence and perception. It's funny. It's a good tactic to crank up levels if leaving agents on lookout within the mission zone. Okay, so if I'm microing one person and leaving other people behind, the people I leave behind, I should give them a shitload of drugs so that they can, like, defend themselves, basically. See, now this says the opposite. This says it's adrenaline, perception, intelligence. You think that's a typo? Because they have it printed on the thing. Maybe not. You can't aim shoot fast enough and you can't see what they can't see. I see what you're saying. But it also sounds like giving them drugs doesn't last forever. It wears off eventually. See outside the screen. Shoot guys inside buildings I can't see. Okay, Cool, thank you. If you move all levels to maximum, the agent reacts quickly and with a high degree of operational independence. Now, why would I reduce their juice? I guess to make them stupid so that they do something dumb, like going on a suicide mission. Okay. Center line moves to the right when they're buffed and the left when they're debuffed. So if you debuff them for a while, you can keep them buffed for longer. I don't know. So you want to make them morons at the beginning of a mission and then make them super smart meth heads at the very end when you need to do something? I think the scanner makes fine sense. I didn't see anything confusing about that. Make your agents move more quickly. You can increase adrenaline or invest in higher version legs. That makes sense. Police are blue circles. You can't fire on Syndicate agents until weapons are drawn on the streets are already awash with innocent or not so innocent blood. Alright. The neighbors are complaining they think there's a massacre going on. Press F1 to turn off sound effects. Okay. I think this is everything. Panic mode, what's this? Oh, when all the ammo has been used on a weapon, you can burden drop a weapon by right-clicking its icon. So how is it actually a burden? Like, does carrying weapons make them move slower or something? Things are looking bad and enemy agents mounting up around you. Press left and right mouse buttons together to enter panic mode. Your agent automatically selects a weapon and fires a salvo of hot lead. So this is even if they don't have weapons equipped, this will make all of my agents, or just my selected agents, like try to equip something and shoot somebody. And it sells for 10k. Okay. So should I be picking up, like, looting corpses before I finish missions in the interest of selling the stuff that I pick up? Hey, it didn't crash. Huzzah. Alright, tax 30%, and they seem pretty happy with that. I'm fine with that. Alright. Scandinavia is flashing, so I guess I have to go there, right? Yeah, I can only go somewhere if it has the brief thing in the bottom left corner. The Milk Run. Personnel acquisition. 2 notable scientists are both staying in a small hamlet close to one of our research... Or they're both staying. Okay. Obviously be a great help to our R&D boys. Your squad has instructions to persuade both the scientists to join our reputable organization. Okay. This game has music. I just wasn't running it for the manual. Does everyone need to have one? I assume so, since it said I have to persuade. Just one person. Okay. So what happens to guns that I have that are extra at the end of a mission? Do they just sell or something? It looks like they need to reload their weapons. How do I do that? Oh, I click on it and pick reload. Got it. Let's see. Oh, I just finished reading the manual. Music starts once we get into the mission. Alright, so it's still researching stuff, right? But it doesn't tell me what it's researching? How can I see its current progress? Reagent shadow shotgun. Alright. I'll try to figure it out a little bit. I'll ask for tips in a second. I appreciate the help, though. I know this game doesn't really hold your hand very much. But I can afford to do it without too much trouble.
Selected.
Alright, so I can select everybody. Seems to be correct. My agents don't stand out in the crowd at all. They're not scary looking. Oh no, I plan to make multiple save files and save every single mission. Do not worry. Learned my lesson with these older games. A lot of them even expect you to save scum. The push of BattleTech was like, yeah, the math is just set up that you're gonna reload until you win. We get it. Alright, the person I'm looking for is up here. But those are bad guards, evil guards. Will they fire on me immediately when I get close to them? So let's equip the shotguns. Let me try this whole maxing out there. Oh shit. Well, that was pretty cool. Alright. Well, let's make them morons again here. Please put down our weapons. Yeah, about that. So are they in this building? Because I can't go in. I can't see what's inside the buildings, right? Oh, they've got guns I can move. I see. Alright, so I had to increase that agent's statistics to be able to use the persuader correctly, basically. Is that right? See, I might turn the sound effects off. It's pretty loud. It lets me. Well, it looks like I successfully persuaded them, but nothing else is going on. Interesting. Okay, hold on. Persuader's an AoE buff. The cop is not happy with me? Oh shit. I didn't die. Was able to use the panic mode button, that was cool. Alright, so I definitely persuaded one person. Oh, I've got another person I have to go to in a different building. I got it. Oh yeah, let me make everyone a moron again. I see, so like the white line represents the maximum amount of time I can do the one thing or the other, right? To object to murder. Shaded areas to hang over. Let's see. Yeah, you're right. They get pretty fast when you max out their adrenaline. You're not kidding. I think I've got more people to persuade now, it looks like. But now it wants me to evacuate with the people. Okay, I see. You always follow the guy who persuaded him. Okay. Cool. So, are they guaranteed to be able to persuade, or do they need the persuader for that to work at all? See the three of the Vanguard to clear the way and keep the squishies in the back. They need the persuader. Can't persuade cops or agents. Does persuading only ever happen automatically then? Like if it's a mission objective? Something the AI will do? Alright. Dope. Got it. Welcome to the new empire. Well, you can persuade the entire map. So you can turn all the NPCs into slaves, basically. If the guy leaves you, you can be an agent if you're low on meat. Gotcha. Police killed 3, guards killed 3, people persuaded 2, hit accuracy 100%. Cool. Got it. Alright. Scandinavia is fine with 30% taxes. Western Europe is fine with 30% taxes. Let's go ahead and save. Central Europe. Brief. Urban Assault Combat Sweep. Small town is holding out against all our advertising campaigns thanks to enemy syndicate influence. It's having a detrimental effect on our profits, and so we've decided to step up the campaign. An assault squad should enter the town and eliminate all enemy syndicate activity in the area. This will leave the town open for our marketing boys. Pretty great. Okay, so now I can start selling some of the guns I picked up, right? Is the shotgun just strictly better than the pistol? Is there any reason for me to have a pistol and a shotgun? And do I sell things for more money if they have more ammo in them, or does that not matter? Range, okay. Okay, it makes no difference. Good to know. Thank you. Sure. So, this research menu is telling me what I have on the right. Like what I've already successfully researched. I'm trying to figure out how I know what it's currently researching. So what do the different, I guess I can read the manual some more. What do the different things do? Legs make them move faster. Chest probably gives them more health. Eyes make them more likely to notice stuff. It's not researching. Arms is better shooting. Heart and brain. Guess I'll start with legs. Eyes, better perception. Brain is better intelligence. Heart is better adrenaline. Okay. Oh, really? Okay, I didn't realize that they weren't already equipped with that stuff. I have to buy it to be able to use it, right? Okay, I think I see what you're saying. Oh, that's cool. You can tell that they're cyborgs. Okay. That's gonna bankrupt me, so I'll just have 2 cyborgs for now and try to save up some money from taxes for everybody else. And I get more and more money the more missions I complete, because now I'm getting tax dollars from multiple organizations at the same time, right? Yeah, but if I spend another 70-something K, then I won't have enough money to continue researching. Okay. Let's give everyone their shotguns. Oh, do I have to drive the car to get in? I'll use a vehicle, I see it now. Not what I meant to do. How do I get them out of the car? Okay, I think I just did it there. Oh, that's another cyborg? Oh, there's cyborgs in here in general. It's not just normal guards. Okay, so presumably they're more dangerous, right? So the red circles are my objective, right? Hey, thanks, Kiri. Appreciate that. Oh no, I'm done. Okay.
You're super awesome.
And
Thanks.
1 and 2 are moving faster because they have the upgrades, so they were able to... They didn't burn through their adrenaline perception and so on as quickly. I think I get it. Sweet. 3 and 4 are almost dead. Can I heal them? Like outside of missions? Welcome to the new empire. Oh, they heal outside of missions for free. Okay. So is it maybe a good idea to have... Okay, research on legs V2 completed. Is it maybe a good idea to have a medkit on every agent? So I assume they'll just use it automatically if they have their bars maxed out. Hey, we control Europe. Good hype. I don't think they ought to use it. Okay. They'll only auto-use the gun they currently have equipped. Okay, how's everybody doing with taxes? Western Europe's fine with 30%. Central Europe's fine with 30%. So it looks like they set me up in Europe here to make sure that I did the first few missions in a linear order, but I'm guessing after this it becomes non-linear since it's with adjacent territories, right? That's cool, the population's actually changing. 49 million. Brief. Raiders, assassination. An enemy syndicate who brainwashed a notable scientist who now works for them. He's improved their equipment a tremendous amount and is a serious asset. Fortunately, they've inserted a small chip in his brain which detects the activity of the persuader twon and blocks a signal, making him immune to persuasion. Okay. Cannot be allowed to continue his research with the enemy, so he must be eliminated. Jahan, are you planning on replacing or fixing your PC? Or is it just not on the cards for a while? You've been stuck on mobile for a while, right? Alright, so I think I'm going to keep going for V2 upgrades here. Let's do stuff now that increases their base statistics. So I think heart's probably the most important one to do first. Sets. And I should give them their level 2 legs. Oh, but those are really expensive. Okay, let's see. Plasteel legs. Now, what happens to the old one that I had equipped? Is it just destroyed? It doesn't look like it gets refunded or anything. Shit, I think I need to start raising taxes on people. It's destroyed. Okay. Nice. Fingers crossed, Jahan. I should be able to do it. Alright, let's reload stuff. Let's think about giving people... I should have looted all those people I killed. I completely forgot that was a thing. I guess that doesn't give you a ton of money. The kind of guns I'm running into right now. Medkit. Oh yeah, that's super cheap. Everyone gets a medkit. Let's make everyone a moron. Music means someone aggroed you, basically? Is that right? Oh, can they only hold a maximum of 4 things right now? A piece? Okay, it was weird that one guy wasn't picking anything up when I was clicking. Maybe it was going to another character. It wasn't the first one I was looking at. Come on, guys. Fight back. One of my people just died. It's because their perception is deactivated? They're not doing anything there? Huh. I don't think I had upgraded this person other than their legs, though, so it's not the end of the world. Gotcha. Didn't mean to blind him. Guess I can try to persuade. You said I could persuade any randos and turn them into soldiers, basically? And person number 3 is dying, right? Okay. You get 1 heal out of a medkit. Gotcha. So what will cause them to try to persuade a rando NPC? Just if they have the persuader equipped, they'll try to if they're near them? Or do you have to click them with the target button? Arms are for shooting, words are for booting. Medkit. Constant effect in an area around them. I see. But part of it is that they need to have their stats up in order to do anything with it, I guess. People don't seem to like to be close to us. So those 2 people just got converted, I see. And they start following me after that. Gotcha. And it's just getting close to them while the persuader's equipped, basically. Oh, it's because they have the gun out that it's freaking them out? I see. I didn't realize that would change anything. Hang on. Oh my god, I have so many yellow dots now, that's wild. What's happening to poor Mr. Number 3? So sometimes it looks like their drugs are just stopping to work, and I'm not clear on what causes... Is it because they're hitting the white bar or something? He's just not having a great day, is he? Can I transfer items in between characters? Don't think so. They're getting hungover from all the drugs. Let's see. I click to drop and then someone else can pick it up. Okay. Thank you. Okay, once they get over their drug hangover, we'll go murdering. Head off killing again. Looks like you want to make the best out of their drug-infused rage, right? Like, also it kind of looks like whenever there's a shaded part that's bad, basically, that's affecting their performance until it completely depletes. But I'm also wasting time by just sitting here, I assume. Gotta be really careful clicking over there. It's very easy to misclick, I think. I need to have a gun equipped, I see. So shouldn't they be assassinating the person that's in there right now? Or is it this guy here? Okay, there we go. Now, any idea why they weren't doing it automatically there? Because before we leave, I'm going to go try to recruit some more people. We generally should do it automatically. Okay. Cool. You're saying if I go to the other people and unequip their guns, people won't flip as bad, basically? It's just cyberpunk, random signs in Japanese. We've got a little army. Just brainwash everybody. It's gonna be great. Okay, that's probably more than enough. Let's get out of here. Welcome to the new empire. Agents use... Okay, so why did I get no new agents gained? Do I have to do something with them to get them to join me after I leave? This has persuaded 25 people. Research on Heart 2 is completed. Okay. Everyone's still happy with my taxation policy? Is 30% too reasonable? Hey, how you doing, Barrio? Seeing you. Mission flipper. Oh shoot. Just lost stream. OBS disconnected. Okay, we got disconnected there. Stream went down. Comcast had an outage. Back, picking up where we left off. If you're watching in the future on YouTube, you just saw a blip in. It was as if nothing happened, and you weren't waiting for like 30 minutes. Alright, let's load our game that we just had. And we've conquered Europe and Eastern Europe. I'll go for, is it the Ural Mountains? Is that how you pronounce it? Clean sweep, combat sweep. An enemy syndicate has been experiencing problems with the population of a nearby city. This is mainly due to subversive techniques from our espionage department. As a result of this, the enemy syndicate has pulled out most of its forces from the surrounding area, and the city has fallen open for us to take. Your squad has conducted a reconnaissance sweep of the area to clear out any enemy syndicate agents remaining inside city limits before returning to the pickup point. Okay, and last mission I persuaded like 25 people, but none of them joined me. How do I get them to join me? Do they have to like follow me to the exit point or something for that to work? I need to replace one of my people here because they died. Bring in Morris. So individual characters in your team in the cryo chamber, I assume, are all interchangeable, right? Like, other than the mods and equipment I've given them, there's not really any difference between one and the other, as far as I can tell. Let's keep researching stuff related to how long they can be effective. I feel like that seems to be by far the most important thing you can do in this one so far. mods. Probably further equip people here. Why don't I give you level 2 heart? Give you a level 2 heart. Level 2 legs. I'm going to try to save up to get everyone level 2 everything before I give them too many upgrades here. Because I think you just throw out the money that you spent on the first upgrade when you replace them. Okay. Cool. And then guns, I just need to reload everything they have. Maybe do some selling. Reload. Sell. Reload. Reload. Sell. Sell. Reload. And you need a shotgun, among other things. And I still have someone with a Persuadertron. Cool. Alright, I think we're ready. Let's give it a shot. Probably should save too after preparing stuff. We'll have to see. Alright, let's make everybody super bummed before we do anything. This wants me to eliminate agents. I currently don't have guns out. Try doing the Persuader. Let's see. Join me. Shotguns are pretty good, huh? Alright, then let's loot everybody. Oh, and we're done. So now I can just try to, like, get people to join me really fast. Let's do that. So I'm gonna equip everybody's guns in the meantime, I guess. I wish I could easily drop their IPA, but I have to manually click to drop it. I can only get it for free. Let's see. Everybody's unequipped? Perfect. And let's try to recruit people. Need more followers. So those are drugs. It's intelligence, perception, and adrenaline. I think it's actually adrenaline is the red one, perception's the blue one, and intelligence is the green one. So I'm basically giving them crystal meth and Adderall to get them to join my party, or to get them to be more effective. So the way that it works is, like, I need to get them to unequip their guns here. That's why everybody's running away from me. If I don't give them drugs, then I have to micro them. But if I give them drugs, they do a good job of defending themselves, shooting at range, that sort of thing. Right now I'm looking around trying to find townsfolk to use a brainwashing device on to get them to join my party, so that I have more units for the future. It might be that persuading people just makes them act as bodies. I'm actually not clear on that. No police this time, though. So if you move the drugs bar to the right, you give them drugs and make them more effective. If you move it to the left, you actually make them dumber. So sometimes you want to make them stupid so that they will do something suicidal for you. And sometimes you want to make them stupid because it makes them more susceptible to incoming future drugs. So it seems correct to kind of make them really dumb at the beginning of the mission, and then as soon as they get into danger, crank all the drugs to maximum and kill as many people as possible. It might have to be agents that I use Persuade on. I might not be able to get cyborgs out of just regular randos that I murder, which is fine. Can deal with that. Let me save again. Mission 5. Okay, now I have choices of where I want to go next, so that's interesting. Siberia, Mongolia, or Kazakhstan. Let's stick to the outside of the map. Everybody seems to be fine with a 30% tax rate, so I might be able to justify charging a little bit more. Let's at least bump it up. Well, let's do this systematically. Let's do 1% at a time until we see signs of civil unrest. Eclipse phase, roll initiative, what's your first action? I take drugs. This game's basically all about managing how many drugs you take. Spring cleaning, combat sweep. An up-and-coming town has just attracted the attention of head office as being a very promising base for our marketing boys to experiment with. It's occupied and defended by several Syndicate squads, and obviously we cannot move in until they're removed. Your squad must sweep through the city and wipe out all trace of enemy scum. So let's continue researching stuff. Should be doing a better job of that now. Got my eyes, need to make my brain better. By improving their cybernetic implants, I don't have to spend... They get to spend more time under the effects of drugs before they wear off and they get a hangover. So we want to try to do as good of a job of that as we possibly can. Oh shit, I'll give you control to add quotes 1 second, or someone else can add it. There you go. Try again, Robin. So we need to buy mods. So we've already got a heart level 2, legs level 2, eyes level 2. I like how they've got different color coding and stuff. That's neat. You can get your eyes level 2, eyes level 2. So everyone has eyes, heart, and legs too, right? There's no way to get everything else rather than spend the money. Might not be able to get cyborgs out of random people I murder. And I think on equipment, we're about as good as we're going to get, so I'm just going to sell all these extra Uzis. It's a lot of Uzis. It looks like the cost of guns is kind of a drop in the bucket compared to the amount of money I get from taxing nations, which makes sense. Not a shocking development. There you go, thanks, Robin. Paranoia on making one player a drug dealer from their secret society and they get to sell to all the other players. Nice. Alright. I actually don't know what the scanner does. May as well give it to somebody and see. Got the inventory space for it, may as well. Maybe while it's equipped it increases my vision of people. If I turn it off. Yeah, it might be. The blue dots are police, which they don't care as long as I'm not actively murdering anybody. That's the thing that bothers them, is the whole active murder thing. Oh, that's right, I need to make them morons too. I'm gonna drain their capabilities here, because the further to the left that yellow line is, the longer I can use drugs in the future, basically. Alright, that works. Cool. So let's drain them again. Staves off hangover for longer. Passive murder. And I can press a button to emergency max out all of the stats. Like I have like a panic button, basically. Cops are probably going to get mad at me soon for murdering people. I guess we'll see. I'm currently keeping the sound effects muted because there's like a constant beeping of the objective sonar. It's kind of annoying. If you're wondering why there's no like gunshot sounds. Fortunately, there's the combat music to let me know if I'm in danger, so... Oh, they're almost out of drugs. Shit. Okay, I gotta chill and let them get over their hangovers really fast. While I'm doing that, I can probably start recruiting more people to my side. Cops don't care as long as I don't surpass the murder threshold, exactly. I'm really glad they have that panic button. It's very nice. Low murder threshold. I don't think all the cops aggro me. I think they have to see me do a murder before they get all pissed off. Alright, this situation with drugs is about to get really bad, so we make them idiots again. And they get super slow when they're idiots, even with their level 2 cyborg legs. Yeah, so like the dim part of the meter is their hangover. So you need that to deplete before you can, you know, get back on the Adderall / crystal meth train. Still some agents I haven't found. Try to go back to persuading people. There's the last guy, I think. Behind that wall. Come on, guys. Kill him. Oh, nope, there's still more people after that. Okay. Oh, what is that? Murder is the name of the drug? Of course. Maybe there's more people by the train station. I got all these followers now from using the Persuader, which is kind of funny. They're not cybernetically enhanced or taking cyborg drugs, so they can't follow me quite as quickly. Got a little entourage, look at that. This is the true power of marketing. Every now and then they just gotta turn around and shoot somebody. Alright, so their intelligence is about to drop. Gotta be careful here. I'm developing that level 2 brain now to help with the intelligence problem. I need to figure out what the scanner does. I might need to read more of the manual after this. This is definitely an RTFM game. Although a lot of games from this era were pretty common. Probably should have bought more, because I think if you spend money on intelligence, you can actually get the locations of these people. The early maps give you the locations automatically, I think, as part of it. Oh, it might be around the back here. I didn't realize I could cross over there. Oh shit, I just lost agents. That sucks. I didn't see what killed them. They just, like, died. Oh yeah, I gotta be able to cross over the train platform somehow. They got hit by a train. Okay, so that's a thing that can happen. I may have also gotten hit by a car earlier. That's a thing that can happen. What is happening here?
No!
It's worth it to see the game over screen. Alright. We gotta load. Killed 15 police officers, though, so... Hey. Yeah, I'm not sure if they can OD. It's an interesting question to ask. Siberia. Okay, let's enhance the map. The city itself is divided in two by a rail line. The only way to cross between the two is by a shuttle train that is quick and efficient. Okay. Take the shuttle train. Roger. Got it. I'm on board. Do not walk onto the tracks, because you will die. It's not that kind of game. Physical combat drug is called murder. That's awesome. Alright, so I had just finished making eyes level 2. Yeah. They're cool green eyes. Alright, and I gotta make sure I reload everybody. I'm probably gonna save before we actually trigger the mission. Sell all these extra guns. Hey, how's it going, Donovan? Okay, save really fast. Begin mission. Okay. Just in case I die again, I don't want to lose all that progress. No, I want to make sure that they all have crazy cybernetic implants because I want their drugs to be active for as long as possible. Also, their current weapons seem pretty effective. Let's go. Do you know what the scanner does, Nodovan?
Selected. Selected.
So, in previous maps, I've already had the objective beeping on the sonar. Is that just Dappy's first mission thing that goes away in the later stages? Increases minimap soon. Oh, that is pretty nice, isn't it? I was also asking, like, last time I persuaded 25 people and none of them joined me. So, what's the purpose of persuading randos? Do you have to persuade a certain kind of character for that to work? Okay. Civilians is body shields only. So, can I only persuade agents that aren't hostile to me? Because it looks like once they're close to me, we just get into a shootout no matter what, right? Okay, number 4 is not having a great day. Oops, let me drop that. There we go. Let's drop their stats back down. So I don't have upgraded brains for them. Shit. That guy's got tons of hit points. Have to have upgrades to persuade agents? Okay. Enemy agents are always going to be aggro though, right? I assume? Hold on, I gotta let their hangover pass here. Some of them are unarmed for plot reasons. I see. I've only lost one person, so I lost everyone in this mission, but then I reloaded shit. See, so cops being around doesn't trigger the danger noise. That's probably why I died. I just had 2 characters randomly die and I couldn't figure out why. Don't walk on the track! Oh my god. Okay, so I think I need to click on the train once it comes by here. Nope, that's how I wiped last time. Get off the tracks, you guys! Selfies vengeance. Exactly. Shit's rough. So the human shield element is just having like a swarm of civilians around you all the time? Turn their drugs off for a minute. They will pick up guns and use them badly? Really? So, persuade is like mind control, basically, right? Alright, there's a pissed off cop. I do like the difficulty curve of this game. Like, the first few missions are almost trivial. And you start getting upgrades and you're like, man, these are all going to be trivial. But I guess once you get, once the enemy soldiers start getting better armor and weapons and stuff, you're going to have a bad time, right? Oh shit. Number of cops that come to investigate me. Is there an actual downside to killing cops or guards, or even civilians? It doesn't seem to track. There's the person. There's not like a penalty for killing police, right? There's not a downside to it, especially if they're aggroing you. Okay, I see him there. Looks like they prefer weapons that they pick up. They'll swap to whatever they've picked up, I think. Evacuate. Can do. Try not to die in the train. I rule the world, no one cares. It seems like it's really easy to accidentally walk on the track and get killed by the train. I think it's weird because it's called the IPA system several times, but it's actually adrenaline at the top, followed by perception and then intelligence on the bottom. The soundtrack, this song reminds me a lot of the Genesis sound font. I think this game did get a Genesis port. When I was looking on how best to play it on stream. Shit. Let's get out of here. Oh, I must be evacuating in a different place than I came in. Some change. Good to know. I guess one of my people died and I didn't see it happen. It must have been like a cop or something. It was after I crossed over here. They don't die from ODing, do they? Is that a thing? Oh, don't tell me it's on the other side of the map with the train. Shit, I think it is. We'll definitely have to invest in upgrading the Persuadatron soon. I'm starting to run out of people. It's game over if I lose all of my soldiers in cryo, right? I don't see how the game can give you more units after that. OD'd on lead. Great. This was meant to be a convenience, like, here, we'll let you evacuate on the same side you end up on. There's any way to teach you about trains in this stage, though. Whoa. Okay, no, they're still there. They're just bunched up. Don't tell me I lost somebody again. Gotcha. I was actually super close to where I killed the last dude. It's kind of a bummer. Oh well, shit happens. Press space. Welcome to the new empire. Hooray! I'm such a good person. 4 units, 22 police killed, 3 guards killed, 0 persuaded. Alright, let's save. Might have to re-attempt my tax changes there. All of these old school cutscenes, for sure. Kamchatka, a favorite of Risk, which is a terrible board game. I never played Risk Legacy. I heard that was actually kind of fun. Waterworks, assassination. One of our politician friends has started to refuse us our normal and courteous requests. This is extremely bad form and is just not tolerable. In order to restore the status quo and make an example of him, we've decided to kill his good lady wife. That'll be deployed in the docks of a floating city where it's believed she spends most of her time. Unable to find her location, but we do know the whereabouts of a likely informer. He may require some persuasion to reveal her location. Okay. I'm seeing more and more how shit works. It seems like the info is super cheap, and I should always at least get the first one. Defense update. The local police force is all that really stands between you and the mission objective. They're poorly equipped and badly trained, so they should not be a problem. Great. Wonderful. Bring in a new team member. Definitely got to start recruiting new team members soon. Try to do that first if I can. That's right, I have to do it from 4. Actually, we want this to be 1. Once I've moved them, it's already too late. Oh shit. It's okay. I don't think they like gain experience points or anything, it's just which mods I have equipped on them. Pandemic Legacy is the better concept. I forget what game was the original Legacy game. It may have been Pandemic. I do really like the principle, the neat idea. I think I just double bought something on accident. Oops. Oopsie daisies. Alright, so that gives them max drugs value, which is what we want here. I don't really care so much about the chest or arms upgrades yet. I'll want them eventually. Risk Legacy was the first one. His challenge was like, how can I make Risk not suck, I guess? Gloomhaven. Alright, equip. Miscellaneous. Miscellaneous has to make stuff like the Persuadertron upgrade, I assume, right? So I can only be upgrading one thing at a time, too, I believe. Reload. Sell, sell, sell. Sell. Reload. Sell. Sell. Then you need more guns, so you get a med kit, and a shotgun, and I could probably just pick up everything else from upcoming missions. I go save again after I do the setup, because when you die, you lose a lot of progress there. Oh, I also need to check my tax policy. Let me do that first. Yeah, okay, I didn't save it, so I'm going to try just boosting everybody by 2%. They seem pretty happy with me under 30% taxes. I'm supposed to be like a criminal asshole and charge them a ton. And who's unhappy? Really? You guys aren't worth any money anyway. %10 is an aggressively friendly tax rate, so y'all can chill. As long as our neighbors don't find out what the tax rates are. Alright, now we want to save. Kill the lady. Got it. Roger, roger. Okay. I need to do some persuading first, though. Should actually be able to be in a better situation with drugs this time, since they all have upgraded brains, hearts, and the other thing. Hey, Yukubo, welcome back. How goes it? Agents? So what are they meant to be wearing? Is it like a cool duster or trench coat or something like that? Alright guys. Drugs down. Pencils down, but with drugs. Friendship is magic, guys. Cybernetic spleens. That's the person I have to persuade, I think. I can get to them. Now assassinating. That gives me a mission order. I get it. Okay. This building up here, right? Oh, I guess not. Further up, maybe this one. So they won't do the assassination themselves, right? I still have to command that, it looks like. She's in there and I can't really see where she is. Guess based on the data, I guess. There she is. Okay, I think we got her. First try. No deaths right now, anyway. Totally gonna conquer this world. It's gonna be great. Everyone's gonna have to fall under the mighty rule of the blue team. The mighty blue guys. That's a lot of agents, shit. Oof, someone's almost dead. Really gotta be able to deal with them, or we're gonna have a really bad time. Let's try to get out of here before our drugs run out. Hey! Blackjack. Hookers, exactly. Welcome to the new empire, Kamchatka. And one of the two countries in which I expose my geographical ignorance by only knowing of you because of risk. Countries / regions. Siam's the other one. It's a good choke point if you take Australia. Alright, see how are people doing. Kamchatka's happy already. Content. Alright, it looks like Europe is fine with us raising taxes on them. They don't get pissed easily. So let's just keep slowly raising the stakes. Scandinavia, Central Europe, Western Europe, Eastern Europe. A very reactive politician that goes around murdering people. Like, I will kill you, but if you're not happy with my tax policy, then I will cave basically immediately. We want to go straight to Australia, or not Australia, Alaska. No, let's try to cover the most contiguous states possible. That's fine. I'm gonna equip people, and then I'm gonna back out and save. Mongolia. Snatch and grab, personnel acquisition. The notable Professor Vulcan is attending a conference in the research labs of a nearby city. It's believed to be the world's leading authority on cybernetics, and so would make an ideal ally for our research and design department. Research labs are in a separate complex in the southern sector of the city. Your squad will be deployed in a cooperative chemical plant to the north. The mission is to persuade the professor to join us. Once he's been persuaded, dropship will come to pick up the squad. Okay, so don't return to where we started. Sure, all agents are within the pickup zone. The city itself is split into two distinct levels. The lower ground level is a slum, while the upper apartments are quite plush. Monorail runs through the middle of the city and is believed to be quite reliable. Doing pretty well on money right now, that's cool. Hey, an access card. So I think I read in the manual that the access card makes it so that guards don't attack you. I guess what I don't know is if everybody needs to have one. May as well for now. They're super cheap. Back to researching miscellaneous. Oh, so I can accelerate the rate at which I get it, I guess. Energy shield. Huh. Maybe it has to go under automatic. Give me a minigun. Okay. Gotcha. So I wonder how I get the upgrade to persuade people, since it's not a research option right now. Maybe I'll go back to making level 2 upgrades for stuff. Get them some more health so they don't die quite so fast. GG, I win. Oh, it'll happen in the story? Is that going to happen from conquering a specific country? Because I want to do that so I don't run out of lives. The cost of reloading is pretty trivial. Do you know if everyone needs to have an access card for it to work, Nodovan? It looks like I can just spend a ton of money to speed research something, right? They work if only one person has them out of your team. Alright, Mongolia, let's do this. Oh, it's less efficient if you spend faster. I see. Okay. How does the energy shield work, do you know? Yeah. Temporary health buff that gets used up. Let me see. You guys are all going to be morons for me for a minute. Heavy weapons guy. Oh, I need to have the pass selected, I think, to not be harassed. This means I need a car to get through here, I think. This power enemy is a short lifespan. So it's like a pre-heal, I guess? Is that right? I learned earlier that that gate means you need a car to get through it quickly, at least. Invincibility for a short duration, I see. Okay, so their bar comes back up on its own once it completely depletes. It doesn't just stay depleted. Gotcha. Just ran somebody over. That was on purpose. I guess they set up the idea that you're going to run people over at the very beginning, don't they? Oh, it's really hard to click around in the stage. Sorry, civilians. Okay. My car can get shot up and everyone can die. Got it. Roger. How do I get out of the car once I'm in the car? Is he gonna throw his lamp again all pissed?
No.
Dun-dun-dun. Just click the car to eject? Okay. You have to buy those miniguns again, but that's okay. Minigun. Oops, not easy. Okay, cool.
Selected. Selected.
Alright. Oh shit. Already cops attacking me right at the get-go. Thanks. Running people over is pretty funny. Oh my god. This thing is hard to control. Oh my god. Maybe I just won't have the car the rest of the way. I think I can walk now. Or maybe I still need it. I feel like 1 and 3 were really slow for some reason. I couldn't figure out why. Why are they slower? They should all have the legs upgrade. Weird. Everything's fine. Nothing is ruined. Well, I blew up my car. It's rude. Hopefully there's not a gate that I need a car for at the end of this stage. This isn't like a keep your cars alive the whole level, you know? A lot of enemy agents. Jesus. Another one coming now. Alright, everything's fine. Everything's good. Well, it's somewhere through this building. I can't get in there? It's that guy. Where the hell are you guys walking to? What are you doing? Oh my god, where are all my people? So I've got a couple characters that are way too fast. Okay. I haven't figured out why yet. Oh, you think the minigun makes them slower? It's probably it, D-piece. Yeah, good call. Yeah, I think that may have been it. It looks like 2 had in 1 too. Yeah, I don't know. Just try not to stress about it too much. Okay, so how do I get on this side over here? This is the edge of the map, right? There's gotta be a way to like get through the other side of this building. Oh, I just lost 2 people. This is a Peter Molyneux game? Really? I didn't know that. And I'm gonna die. So, does anyone have a guess why I wasn't able to get into that building? There's not a door in the back, maybe, I guess? I did save after the miniguns this time, didn't I? Maybe I didn't. Uh-oh. Alright, we're okay. Everything's fine. Really? That's really interesting. It's pretty hot shit in the industry. Nope. Alright, I'm gonna save this time. This is our admission. They sell all their shit first. It's easy to quickly die in this game without really realizing what happened. You're not paying close enough attention. Tax income, though. Okay. Begin mission. Mongolia. Let's go. I should figure out why I'm having trouble. Make sure they all have the legs mod. They do. See, I don't know. Weird.
Selected.
Good, and equip the pass so the guards leave me alone. I couldn't get through. I saw where the guy was to persuade, but I couldn't get into the building where he was. I kept clicking on the back of it. Couldn't enter. And eventually some guards snuck up behind me and just shot me while I had their drugs on downtime. No idea. One and 3 are still slower, even though they have level 2 legs. I don't know. They all have miniguns equipped, so... Yeah, so the dude's down in this building, but I can't get in there for some reason. And that is the edge of the map, so I can't go around the bottom to get in there. He's like right in this building here, but I can't access him. Maybe I have to walk along the train track or something? Oh god. It's complicated. Oh, you think having the arms upgrade maybe produces the... That's a good idea. Good call. You seem pretty slow with shotguns, too. I don't know. I had somebody die, which I don't think is acceptable. I might have to reload anyway, but try to take this mission to fact find. Yeah, so person number 1, move him to a shotgun. And he's still moving really slow for some reason. I honestly don't know. That's really weird. It's like he's got a permanent debuff or something. Even when he's at full drugs. There's a ramp. In like a previous mission or something? Is that a permanent stat thing that can happen? Yeah, him and 1 and 3 were both slow at the very beginning, and I couldn't figure out why. Alright, come on guys, you gotta go around this ramp. There you go. They can fall off it. Woof. This is a stage. So at some point when they took damage, like, can I replace his legs? I didn't actually realize that was a risk, because I looked at all the characters before loading into the map this time, and they all had the legs upgraded, and there wasn't like any like red text or anything next to it to suggest what the problem was. install some Rails. I'll leave these guys behind and just try to send 4 if I can. Assuming I don't die just by touching the rail. Oh, I can't get on it from here. To get on it from that platform? I think I just have to ride it then. Maybe I'll have to read the, Oh, he's making it happen over there. Single-handedly. Fortunately, he's not the one with the persuader. That's number 4. Their pathing isn't amazing is part of the problem. Can't conform to OSHA's ridiculous rules. Forget the source on it now, but I watched a video recently that argued that the original Ghostbusters movie is like very like Reagan philosophy. That it's the blue-collar business entrepreneurs making sacrifices, pulling themselves up, and then the villain is a regulatory agency, right? It's really interesting. Oh, my number 1 person died somehow. Oh well. Find him there. Now we can evacuate, although I might just reload this mission because I know how to get there now. But I think I have to end the mission to be able to do that in the first place. So. Because the pathing is tricky to say the least. Is the dude still with me? Okay, I think he is. I think that's the guy that I need to make sure is with me and doesn't get killed by the train. A lot of this difficulty of this stage seems to be just finding the best direction to go. Get to this copter. Wait, where's the exit? Up there, maybe? I thought it was definitely going to be somewhere where I didn't start, but maybe that's wrong. Do I need to get a car to get back out? Let's see. The mission description in this one said they were going to send a pickup for me, so I thought it'd be a different place this time. Well, I lost 2 people. I think I definitely need to be able to persuade new people and just start loading whenever there's an error now. Okay. I need to start upgrading them in other ways now. Save. Mission 8. Probably do that again after I've made decisions with pickups and stuff. Mongolia, you're fine with 30%. Siberia, you're fine with 15%. I guess sometimes they just start off a little pissed, huh? Oh, Central Europe doesn't like 34%. Okay. So picky. Okay. Let's do Far East. First Recon Squad, reconnaissance. It's a primary step to the taking of a city. You're to land a recon patrol to investigate the target area. Your squad will be landed at the docks in the southwest of the city. You're to secure a beachhead and conduct a sweep of the surrounding area. Any syndicate forces you encounter must be eliminated. Once this is achieved, return to the docks for retrieval. Enemy squads are believed to be spread throughout the city, and sophisticated surveillance equipment will detect the landing craft long before you reach the docks. You're prepared for stiff opposition. So every time I pay to enhance this thing, I get a more and more zoomed out minimap while I'm in the stage. Is that right? It's a cool way to do it. Yeah, now if anyone dies from now on, I must reload. Because this is my last team of 4. I'm going to have a bad time otherwise. Okay. So, what did we make just now? We were doing mods again since I can't make the level 2 Persuadertron. Arms V2. Should be fine. Everybody gets all the things. You get legs and chest. Even though well, how much do the arms cost? Yeah, I can skimp. It's not the worst. I'm not sure that's what was causing I had 2 units that appear to be slow for no reason. I might need to Google it later or Control F in the manual why that might happen. Yeah, V2, V2, V2. 2 more arms. Probably good on guns to reload everything. No, I guess I have to buy new ones for some of them, don't I? That's right. Sell. Probably don't even hold a pistol anymore. Reload. Everybody gets some med kits. And get some minigun. And a shotgun. Don't need pistols anymore, I think. Okay, and now we save, so if we die again, we don't have to start all over. Okay, save. Begin mission. Let me just double check how we're doing everywhere here. I think we're good with my new changes. Oh, if they go down to happy, then that's bad. Yeah, 36. Apparently is where Europe draws the line. Urals are very happy. Okay. And let's go. We got it now. Far East. And a recon patrol, investigate the target area, land at the docks, secure a beachhead, and conduct a sweep. Kill all enemy syndicate forces. Okay. Prepared for stiff opposition. Let's do it. Oh, drugs time already. Yeah, see, 1 and 3 are super slow again. Like, I just upgraded them. Oh god. Right on. That's a hard mission. Got it. Imagining Marstead spamming her cutesy voice line as he decides how high the taxes under cyberpunk dystopia should be. Oh, it's a new game over screen. That's fun. I think the technical term is riggedy wrecked. That was with everyone having a minigun, too. Oof. Let's try Alaska then. Well, no, let's try staying in our lane, I guess. Kazakhstan is the best country in the world. Scum Patrol, combat sweep. A nearby city has just fallen into anarchy with the untimely death of the mayor. Even though this was nothing to do with us, we feel the good citizens of the city require our support and understanding at this terrible time. Squad perform a sweep to the city to clear out any of the enemy syndicate slime. Roger. What is happening? Come on, guys. Get your shit together. Serious? Letting a guard shoot us immediately? Alright. Take your dumbing drugs. We'll give you the good stuff soon. Sorry, I tried to keep the sound effects off. I just have to disable them on each map. Yeah, 1 and 3 are way slower than 2 and 4, and does not appear to be any reason for it. That's so strange. I don't even have a mild guess. Come on, guys, I need to kill the cops here. Blow up a train. I don't think so. You might be right. I'll check after this mission. I guess that could be true, but maybe it's if they have a minigun on them and it has nothing to do with whether it's equipped. I guess that would make sense if that's what the problem is. Yeah, you're probably right. It's probably if you equip a heavy gun, then you need to have at least arms level 2. That would make sense. Click your comic. Capitalism, ho! Nice. I'm in danger, apparently. I don't see anything on the map. Oh, there they are. Hey. First try. Nobody died. Huzzah. Take that, Kazakhstan. Welcome to the new empire. Everyone's always so happy after I murder all those people. It's like they always celebrate. Mission 10. Looks like the how long to beat's about right. We're 2 hours in and we've done 10 missions. And there's 50 in the game. Those guys are assholes. Iran or China? So let's try China. I gotta hold Siam, right? I want it so bad. Oh, that entire area counts as Indonesia. It's the Thermopylae of Risk. Purge combat suite. The nearby city is infested with enemy syndicate scum. Their presence is deemed unseemly, and your squad is to wipe them from the face of the world. Good lord. No subtlety with this one. Alright, keep doing mods here. I think I want speed above almost everything else. Alright, so the theory is 1 and 3 don't have arms. Yeah, you were right, Kiri. Good looking out. It's gotta just be if they have one in their inventory, that's when it causes a problem. Oops. My atomic supermen. I like how they get less metal. Right. Oh, can they only hold one medkit at a time? It's interesting. Well, maybe not actually. Let's see. I just have to go to a different screen to purchase. I think that I want them all to have 2 medkits. After seeing how brutal that is. That badge wasn't terribly helpful. It seems like it's a lot easier to just murder police than it is to try to blend in with them. Yeah, but it's slow compared to the instant heal on the medkit. I have them on max drugs for the whole mission, and I haven't seen a significant uptick in healing. Okay, this is probably all fine. It seems like this is going to be a dangerous mission, so I might have to try a different one. Let's see. I wonder how big of an influence drugs are going to have on the cyberpunk game that CD Projekt Red is making.
Selected.
Now they can all move at the same speed. Good looking out, Kiri. I appreciate it. You guys got this, team. You can do it. Already almost full again, just from drugs. Oh, let's just chill here and meat grinder, people. This is great. Those poor police officers, right? Feeling for them now. Looks like they have a ton of ammo too, so you don't have to worry about running out of ammo. I eventually want to turn off their drugs, but I need to wait until they're not in active danger. Oh shit. Alright guys, come down. Just chill here. Let's wait a minute.
Put down your weapon.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Please put down your weapon.
Yeah, it's not happening, man. Alright, so I think I need to keep the sound effects on because they make it a lot easier for me to respond. Like, a lot of the people I've had die have died because I didn't have the sound effects on to hear when a cop was attacking me, because it's kind of hard to see when they do. I'm gonna start doing a sweep here soon. I'm starting to wonder if it's even worth the hassle of, like, looting everybody. I feel like you probably earn more money per time tick on the map than the time it takes to go pick stuff up. I end up killing every police officer in this town. I guess it's more valuable earlier in the game when you don't have lots and lots of resources, right? You can pause, right? Okay, 1 second. I'm going to try to just turn down the game audio a bit so that it won't be so bad coming through to stream when they're like spamming guns. Please put down your weapons. Do not shotgun me. Okay, I see their health regenerating now. Thanks, Donovan. I guess having an arm cybernetic undoes the main downside of the minigun. Agents nearby. I need to definitely need to get that persuadatron thing so I can brainwash them and make them my servants. Alright. An old school, like, Sinistar voice line. Welcome to the new empire! Far east? Or China, rather? Hit accuracy, 100%. Great. Okay, I'm gonna start upgrading before we do something here. Does the chest upgrade allow you to take more damage before you die? Remove all enemy syndicate activity from the area. Research. Try to do chest, I think. Wow, that one's potentially really expensive. I see. So this line is filling. This is the minimum amount of funding that it defaults to. Gotcha. So you can basically force it to finish, but you're going to spend way more money in the process, I guess. Hi, Benedict. How are you? Alright, and do I want to get them all level 3 legs? Like, I can't imagine them moving much faster at this point. It's expensive, 60,000. Oh, they look cool, though. Can I research another level of legs, I wonder? No, level 3 is the highest. Okay, good to know. So I'm making my super duper duper soldiers right now. That's what's happening. Make sure that I actually saved. I suddenly had a panic that I just typed in the number without actually clicking save. Alright, let's sweep and murder. Sounds good. At some point I might give them all 2 miniguns, but I don't know how weight works in this game. It seems like it cares if they each have a minigun on them. So if 2 miniguns might count as too much, potentially. Oh my god, Ben. Oh, where the hell is that shooting coming from? A trap or something? Oh, I gotta reload if I die. It looks like they weren't doing as good of a job of defending themselves that time for whatever reason. Like a lot of them were just standing there. Maybe it's because there were environmental objects blocking them from doing something. Let's do India. A team of bandits has taken over a small research complex in the area, and they're holding the city to ransom and terrifying the people. There's an ex-army corporal who's trained his own men and uses them to guard the area to be taken out. Sniper rifles are... I guess I haven't had to deal with that before. Light machine guns, the occasional minigun. A lot of guards. Reports indicate they are well trained as a group. Only one entrance to the complex. Caution must be used in the assault. Long-range weapons should be deployed to take out any perimeter guards. Heavy weapons are used to take out concentrated guard formations. With any luck, we've underestimated our weapons technology. May be able to pick them off without entering the camp. I see. Not enough drugs. That was probably it. So the energy shield has to be active for it to save them, right? Or just having one on them, is it like an extra life that gets burned when they normally would have died? Oh, 200. So we'll give it a try and see what happens. Just with the health regen, it's maybe not super important. It's a lot of damage. Get it, guys. You do it. Keep blowing shit up. It's awesome. It's a lot of civilian suffering, it sounds like. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the sonar beeping. I wish I could turn off some sound effects and not others, you know? Yeah, they have miniguns, so they're worth picking up. They sell for a lot of money. No! I can't afford any casualties, unfortunately. We'll try a different stage here. The energy shield may have been working automatically. Actually, you know what? Let me just read the manual really quick. So I'm going to Alt-Tab out. I can know the answer to this. Energy shield. Completely covers the individual with the projected force wall that can withstand all projectile weapons with the immense power draining the enemy's short lifespan. That's all it says. So I guess I can just buy one for everybody and see if they die as quickly, and if they don't, then it probably works on everyone. In that case, let's try Pacific Rim again. Giant robots. and hope for the best. You're saying I was getting sniped earlier, right? I was getting my ass kicked. Trying to find out where they're coming from. Snipers. What's happening? Doesn't look like any of them, their energy shields work there, so I think they have to be equipped like that. Oh yeah, that's interesting. I wonder why you would want to do that, because then they can't fight if they don't have a gun equipped. So they actually seem like they're kind of bad, if they're not just passively on. Alright, let me give them anti-drugs real quick. I took out a lot of the snipers that time. Stop. You violated the law. Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence. Your goods are now forfeit. There's somebody nearby in this building over here. I don't think I killed him yet. Doesn't look like it. Okay, now I need to be really worried about drugs. Things aren't looking hot. High energy. Drink this. I love, like, the prerequisite cyberpunk stuff. You have to have giant advertisements, preferably with a lady on them. You have to have random Japanese script. Hi, Ben. What else is in there? So furry. Oh shit. It sniped, I think. I think I saw who was doing it. Getting hit by a car is always nice. I thought they were up here. Oh, there they are. The other side of this building. Big old oof. Yes, Ben, you're extremely furry. Yep. No one can deny it. It would be foolish to. Well, those guys, maybe I can persuade them because they don't have, they're passive. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, my cryo chambers are going to be set. Alright, let's chill for a minute then. Let them dump their drugs. Then I don't need to be so freaked out about dying anymore, if that works. Where's number 2? There. Hi, Ben. So furry. You a hungry kitty? The fact that you want to be pet this close to the end of stream makes me think you got into something, which is probably bad. Persuadatron. Yeah. No kidding. This is the first level I've gotten to where I've had agents that I could... I think those are agents anyway. I'm not 100% sure. There's got to be like one more... Oh, I didn't realize it's already evacuate. I've already done everything here. Alright, cool. Let's get out of here then. Hopefully my legion of followers joins me on the way out. I need to have them in the circle with me when I evacuate. As long as they don't die. Come on, guys. Come on, friends. Oh, yeah. Ball of friendship right here. That's what this is. Glad you guys were amenable to persuasion. I need you guys to all clear that fence, please. Gonna have drug downsides soon. We're gonna just make it to the exit. Down here somewhere, right? They're really good at following. A new army of friendship. Come on, guys. Let's all leave together. It's going to be great. Alright. Please all count as units I can recruit. That would be very nice. I'll try to put on the cat cam here. Ben's being cute. So little. Alright, let's definitely save. That was a hard level. Oh, I didn't get any agents. Alright, it's gotta be later on. I thought they looked like agents because they had the berets, but... No dropped frames right now. There were at the beginning of the stream, but not right now. Very cute, Ben. No one can deny it. Alright. Indonesia, let's do it. Stir crazy, raid and rescue. One of our informers has been foolish enough to get arrested by the police. News of this arrived too late for us to influence his trial, and he's currently incarcerated in the local penitentiary. He's believed to have useful information regarding local syndicate activity, but we are seriously restricted in the amount we can gain. We'll see inside. We have tried leaning on the prison authorities, but they're protected by a rival syndicate. So to break into the prison and rescue the informer. He's been briefed on the plan, and he's waiting for you. Okay, I can do that. I'm going to start buying all the info and enhancements since it's like dirt cheap. Being a prison, the defenses are more concerned with keeping people in than keeping people out. The exercise yard where the prisoners are accessible by large gate. Most of the security personnel patrol the courtyard on catwalks raised above ground level. 2 more guards on the watchtower above the gate. The remainder of the security forces are in a building in the east of the main prison. Should have a chest level 3 I can buy now, which is exciting. 80,000. Yikes. That looks cool, though. Oh, I need to back out and make sure that my tax policy is working out. I'll go broke on that. Especially if it makes them less susceptible to damage, you know? Let's do... I think I'm actually fine with their current rate of drug consumption, so I'm going to try to do that last. Level 2 is pretty necessary, though, it felt like. Alright, we'll save. I'll probably save again after I adjust the tax policy, just in case. Alright, Pacific Rim is very happy. China is only happy. Mongolia is content. Uh-oh. We don't want that. Kazakhstan. Kamchatka is doing great. Siberia is doing great. It's down to 25. Everybody over here is fine. Scandinavia is good. Central Europe's good. Alright, I think these guys are fine at 30. Urals, maybe not. Yeah, I wish I could easily make them do way more drugs, but right now it's kind of a hassle to increase their drug uptake because I have to do 3 missions to get. Basically, I want them to burn through their drugs at the same pace. There doesn't seem to be a lot of reason to have one drug over another drug. You're very cute, Ben. I got a tank. Mongolia is super pissed right now. Gotta get a handle on that shit. Corporate tax hype. Although I wonder how quickly I can I wanted to like research this faster. How fast can I do it? Oh, that time I spent, I already finished the thing I was researching. Right on. Less efficient, but faster. Let's see. I don't have too much else to spend money on at the moment. Well, no, I do actually want to get the mod that I just paid for, so let's do that. That was the Arms level 3, I want to say. Arms V3. Excellent tactile control. He's so sleepy. Purchase. All getting kick-ass arms. Oops, not 2, we already have 2. There we go. Dope. Oh, and Heart V3 just finished. Alright. Cool. Eyes V3. And let's buy the heart for everyone if we can. Alright, Ben, you're very cute, but you can't just sit there the whole time, right? I think you probably can, actually. Mods. They need Heart V3, Heart V3, Heart V3, Heart V3. Alright. And then how close are we? It's gonna take a while. I'll go save. 13. Indonesia, let's do it. Let's go. Oh, I gotta reload people. I almost forgot that was a thing. I'm gonna die in a mission because of that. Had the vision. It's gonna happen. For sure. Alright, let's get all your drug use down to minimum. Protect. Can do. Their default move speed now is pretty good. Oh, another car mission. Oh dear. These are so hard to control. Did I lose it? I don't know where my guys are. I'm gonna die. Where the hell is my car? They're still alive somehow. Nope, not anymore. Ugh. The car controls are rough. It's like you click them and they just go sliding really fast in whatever direction you pressed. Goodness. Alright, cars suck. I got it. Just make sure you remember to reload now. Oh, I didn't notice that the other syndicates were spreading the same way I was. I guess that makes sense. Fish and mailed indeed. Big ol' oof. Alright, so let's try to not die as a result of car misclicking. That's a silly way to go. Is my research coming? Okay, it'll be after this mission, that's fine. Your ass is kicked. Okay. Extremely careful clicking. I'm guessing the car takes damage independent, like it has its own hit point total, so like turning on the energy shield one in the car is probably pointless. What are you doing, car? Oh my god. So painful. Not again. Car. Okay, what I could probably do is, like, I'm almost as fast as the car with the power of drugs. So I might just be able to... Oh, god, no. And it's game over again already. Oh, this is a mission. Save after I reload this time. Power of drugs was not enough. Someone had that as a quote. It's like the Chrono Trigger ending, right? The world refused to change. The power of drugs was not enough. Clearly we need more drugs. Exactly. Yeah, I was just thinking to do that, Robert. Like, I don't think there's another option. Car is just a death trap. Open the door with it. Use it as a key, basically. You guys can't see him because he's on my lap, but Ben is still here. Oh wait, no, we don't want to do 13, 14. Right, because we haven't actually beaten the stage. Keep track of what I have and haven't done. I think I want to conquer Australia, so let's go this way. And not fuck up the car this time. Anti-drugs, equip your thing, get in the car, open the door, and then stop. Stop. Oh man, they're super fast with those level 3 legs. Who needs cars? Nobody, that's who. Oh, thanks, Leon. That's up. Appreciate it. Whoa, something over here is kicking my ass. Oh, maybe I'm not ready for this zone yet. I need like a sniper rifle or something. So, sniper rifle is strong enough to let you shoot, like your guys will shoot things that you can't even see way off screen. But being able to see is not a prerequisite for them to shoot when they're on drugs, right? The power of Adderall and crystal meth is much better than a godlike Syndicate controller. Yeah, I'll finish that real fast. After I get the brain, I'm going to see if I can get a sniper rifle and I can try that Indonesia stage again. What else can I do in the meantime? Let's equip those pieces we just got. Eyes, I think. Eyes V3. Of course it's red. I'm going to say, if it's not red, I will be angry. I have to buy twice with her for some reason. Here we go. And let's save again so we don't lose all that. On this file. Oh, strange drug talk. That's what this game's all about. It's the power of drugs. Drugs are magic. I have to add that. There we go. Beauty.
Selected. 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 Selected.
This one was really rough last time, if I recall. Shooting cars helps a lot, though. Eliminate agents. I'm trying, ooh-wee. Nice. Seems like an important one to have sound effects on so I can tell if I'm in danger. And it doesn't have a beeping warning about. Yeah. About that. Is he safe for my attacks? Okay, no. The answer is no. Okay, let's make them all into morons for a minute. So I can even more effectively use their drugs here soon. It tells me what I'm about to pick up when I get over there, I guess. That's interesting. Wait, where's 1 and 2? I wish I could click on them to force them to come close to me. I legit don't know where my party members are. Wait, there's 3. I got hit by a car? Really, game? Ugh. Ooh, things were going so well. just in a tough spot right now. It feels like I'm gonna go to another country. Let's try Iran. Why not? I think I came here a little bit earlier. Member of the Civic Council that used to be on our payroll is opening a shopping center. He was quite well trusted and had access to some information that could be dangerous and embarrassing. He must be assassinated before he has a chance to divulge information to anybody. There's a canal which splits the city in two. The shopping center is on the north bank. Only a few crossing places. Your first objective is to secure a crossing point. Uh-oh. Those have been hard. Reports showing interest from at least 3 enemy syndicates, all after the information the council holds. Possibly he hired his own bodyguards to look after him. Secure the bridge before crossing to the north bank. Uzi should take care of most enemy agents. I should play long-range weaponry against them. I'm gonna save after buying the info, at least. I feel like I've been dorking around long enough. Are any of these people, like, pissed off now? Taxes? Everybody's delighted. It's just income. Income forever. What a treat. I'm a little bit nervous about this one because it involves me maneuvering over a canyon or over a river. Anyway, that's hard to do in this game. This last upgrade real fast. Alright, assault might be the... Wow, that's insanely cheap. What did that give me? Flamethrower. Oh, that's cool. This one's also insanely cheap. I think I was supposed to get weapons first. But I'm like, no, we're getting cybernetic implants. Long range. Hey, sniper rifle. That's exciting. Is there another one, though? Hold on. Gotta have something researching no matter what, right? Okay. And then I think I can buy them new mods now. Brain level 3. Gotta wait on an income tick here. So they're all like max quality now, I think. I don't think I have any other mods I can research. Nice. Alright. So I probably don't even have to bother with like resting them at the beginning to make sure that they don't overload on drugs. Fingers crossed, we'll see if it works. We'll buy sniper rifles next time.
Selected.
We'll find this river they're talking about. Yeah, I'd love to use the Persuasion for bodies, but like my guys are so fast. This is the bridge, okay. I see. Go team. There's a lot of agents though. You good? Robert or Nodovan or anyone else familiar with Syndicate? Have they made many other games in this franchise? I saw there was a game released in 2012 called Syndicate, but I don't think it has anything to do with this one. And it sounds like Peter Molyneux has his own studios now, right? Oh, it's this center, like, palace building. Oh, he's trying to run. I guess that makes sense. Oh god, get out of that car. Are you kidding me, guys? What do y'all think this is? He's trying to get away. Seems like he's pretty fast, too. Oh, the other side of the river. Come on, guys. Path. You can do this. I believe in you. And we got him. Perfect. Based on this IP, but it's an FPS. Interesting. Is it the same developers? Like, did somebody end up buying Bullfrog? I haven't heard of them outside of this game. This is a cool setting. The whole idea of the chip in everybody's brain. It's clever. Alright, we finally won one. We were stuck for a while there. Maybe with my new upgrades I can do one of these other missions. I feel like they're hard because of a lack of sniper rifle. How's everybody doing happiness-wise? Iran is happy. China's happy. Pacific Rim is happy. I have an incredible tax policy, basically. Oh, are they in the EA casualty pile? I guess that would make sense. Molyneux's games were EA. Oh, it didn't finish one. Time Bomb. Right on. That's cool. Theme Hospital, Dungeon Keeper. Oh, they made Populous. I played Populous before. I actually had that on Super Nintendo. We didn't have a gaming PC as a kid. I was surprised to see that Syndicate had a Super Nintendo release that apparently didn't do very well. Kami pinged me in a panic and was like, hey, I looked up that Syndicate game you're playing, and it had like a 22 out of 40 from Famitsu, and I'm like, there's no way Famitsu reviewed a DOS game from 1993. And they didn't. They reviewed the PlayStation, or the SNES version of it. Alright, sniper rifles. So probably give sniper rifles to half of them and miniguns to the other half. I guess we'll see. I'm sure they shoot more slowly. Right. So I guess they effectively made I never played it, but like Black and White was made by the devs of Populous, wasn't it? God vs. God game. That was a cool game. Man, number 4 is going ham right now. Everyone else is like, we don't need to do anything, apparently. He's got shit under control. I see, and then the sniper rifle runs out of ammo pretty fast. Gotcha. Good job, number 4. Proud of you. Thank you, car, for stopping. Appreciate that. This isn't like a final boss level, but in terms of the like intensity of the stuff they're wanting you to do, it's pretty hard. But because it's on the edge of the map or something, very far from your starting location. Same devs are working in Lionhead Studio at the time. Who was the like primary personality? Was it Molyneux? Oh yeah, I'm gonna run out of... Oh hey, we did it. Sweet. Molyneux. He's a character. Welcome to the new empire. Congratulations. Look at all that blue. It's beautiful. I wonder if the other factions are actually getting stronger as they conquer territory, or if the missions have like a fixed difficulty. It would be interesting if there were more enemies if you let red get too strong, for example. Alright. Indonesia. Actually, let me go back to the map really quick. He hasn't had a big success in a long time. What's the most recent thing he did? Fable 3? I think the big thing with Molyneux is just that he is too much of a hype man. He can't chill. I think he's got really cool ideas. And we were talking about that problem where any game you play, whatever features are in the game are at the expense of features that had to be cut from the game. I think it was the quote from Gabe Newell. And the problem is most other devs don't talk about those features that they really want to add in like a, we're totally going to do this way. But that's exactly what Molyneux does. He details what he wants to do and says we're going to do this in the game, right? It's like wanting to do it is not the same thing as being sure that you can deliver on it. Got a thing. Access card, long range. Oh, laser? What does that do? Gosh, maybe the new populace. It was a spectacular failure. Critics and fans' opinions. Oh man. That's a bummer. I'm trying to think, there was a dev that made a really great game. Everyone's like, you should make another one. And he's like, nah, it's... I was basically thinking about making that game my whole life, and I can't really live up to it. Sorry. It might have been Toby Fox, but that's clearly not happening. I think 2 miniguns, 2 snipers is the way to go, and I don't need 2 miniguns, 2 snipers, 2 medkits is probably fine. And a persuader for Special Agent Bush, who has survived the entire game. She's the only character that I started with. Everybody else has died in a ball of fire. Oh no, that's even worse. I thought it was just that he was talking about stuff before he could confirm it, but like if the interviewer would ask a question about something, be like, oh, we could totally do that. Yeah, the trees can totally dynamically build. Every tree will be unique. What? No, don't offer that. You insane? Okay. That's terrifying. Scope control is really important. My 5 or so years of interaction with the tech industry told me that a lot of project management is just scope control. Controlling for creep. You'd have to fill out an official document if you ever wanted to change something. Get everyone to sign off on it. Like, it was annoying because it meant that you couldn't be, use my words here. You couldn't be very agile and just change something on the fly a lot of the time. It's a ton of bureaucracy and paperwork. And you could see why they would do it that way. I wonder why only one of them snipes in that case. Interesting. There they go. Shit. Can't have anyone die. I don't have any other dudes. Sean Murray, No Man's Sky. Yeah, it sounds like No Man's Sky is actually pretty good now, right? After they've let the game go under the radar for a little bit. Uh-oh. Oh, that loaded. Yeah, I keep getting wrecked in the same part of this stage. I need to figure out what I can do about it. Thought maybe it would involve sniper rifles, but I don't think that it's going to cut it.
Selected. Selected.
Decent things from people who've tried it lately. It's cool. I guess I'll wait at the beginning and let their drug tolerance get as good as we can get it, and then try to go for it. I'm guessing next Steam sale would be the time for the price to come down about that much, right? This is great. Shoot them from here where they can't get at us. Maybe this one's supposed to be like a sniper rifle level. Oh good, they automatically switch to the same weapon if I have multiple copies. Maybe I want 3 sniper rifles. 60 on Steam right now? Wow. Maybe it's because of all the updates. I didn't really follow the No Man's Sky controversy too much, but people were mostly pissed that he said that you'd be able to run into other players, or the game was actually single player the whole time, and it just was hard to detect that right on launch because the world was so large that it was unlikely for players to come in the same space. Is that the gist of it? Oh no, I need the car, don't I? Oh dear. Is there another way that doesn't involve the car? Okay, yes. Thank God. They're interpreting this as a prison. Wait, no, I think I need the car. Oh no. Alright. Well, I've gotten out of the car and killed everyone that's a threat to a car. Almost. Oh, Jesus. Alright, well, let's go give it a try. The biggest of oofs. Oof in 192-point font. Don't die. Try really hard not to die. No! Oh my god. Oh, golly. Why do you... It doesn't want to go down that road, I guess. Oh, you don't want to go down that route. There's fucking cops shooting at it now. Did you turn around again? Oh my fucking god, I think it did. Alright, well at least this is the way we're supposed to go. Don't shoot my car up, please. No! What are you doing? Oh, I don't know if I can make this. Hold on, let me try getting out of the car. I think it... Okay, alright, I think I'm starting to understand. I think the car can only move on the right, on the correct side of the road. Right? It won't reverse. So... Okay, alright, that makes a lot of sense. No, do not. Oh, it's so painful. Let me just try to click to tell it to go here and see if it does it on its own. I'm watching the mini-map. Hopefully no cops come and shoot it and destroy it. It turned around again. It turned around again. It totally did. Oh my god. Alright. Hold on. This is rough. At least I have unlimited time to attempt this? Question mark? Where the hell am I? Where's my car? There's my car. Okay, yeah, let's go this way. It's promising. Just keep going straight, dude. Do not turn around! What are you doing? Okay. Turn right, turn right, turn right, turn right. Okay, we might make it. It's gonna turn around. It's gonna turn around. Stay on the gate. Oh god, their drugs are run out. Shit. I think there's another gate in here. Alright, well let me try to decrease their drug hangover real fast. My next fear is I'm gonna get back in the car because I think there's a hidden gate that's behind this wall. Oh, God. I'm gonna get in the car, I'm gonna try to click it, and the car's gonna leave the building, right? I gotta wait for their drug meters to at least get to the hangover meter to at least get to the halfway point, I think. Okay, let me out. How do I get up there? Looks like it's super... Oh, thank God. Just don't question it. Just hit space. Whew. Should have put on the heart rate monitor for that. That was... I think one of my units, like I clicked where I was supposed to go and he just pathed there naturally. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. 8 days in the mission. Gauss gun complete. Nice. Golly, golly, golly. Alright, now we can take Australia. Wow. They broke up Australia into a lot of territories compared to some of the places that they consolidated up in Asia. Let's start with Northern Territories. A couple of rebel activists have been spotted stirring up trouble in the nearby Double City. The local police force seems to be reluctant to deal with them, and so your squad is to be deployed to take care of them both. The city is split by a large expanse of water, which is spanned by 2 road bridges. Access to these bridges is restricted, so you'll have to find transport to cross. No! No more cars! No more cars. A low-key assassin squad of 1, maybe 2 agents would stand the best chance of eliminating the targets without annoying the police. Long-range weapons, okay. I'm gonna have 3 agents, all with sniper rifles. Are you kidding me? Please. Hey, we've researched everything. It's exciting. So, is the minigun better than the Gauss rifle, just because of the raw, like, ammo count, maybe? Appreciate that they auto-swap weapons when they run out of ammo. That's very nice of them. They didn't have to do it that way. We want 1 more sniper person. They burn to the ammo really fast. And I don't think I have any more use for money at this point. I think I just have infinite money now. Which is cool. Let's save so I don't have to buy all that stuff again. The number of times I've double saved in this could get pretty drunk if you did a drinking game.
Selected. Selected.
I need a vehicle. Where's a vehicle? So that's the trick, ain't it? Don't attack me when I'm in a car. I'm basically helpless in a Oh man. I feel like, alright, so worst all-time enemies in video games. Medusa Head is pretty high up there, assuming that you have Belmonting as a way to die. Dogs in almost any game, but especially in Resident Evil. And the car in Syndicate. This game's actually kind of fun to try to go through and meat grind your way through, but these car levels are woof. I think I gotta just completely clear this side of the island. Oh, good lord. Well, that time wasn't a car's fault. It's like if they get the drop on me and they have a minigun, it's game over, which makes sense. It's basically what I'm doing to them right now, right? I show up with a minigun and they just get melted. I should probably make a backup save. One of these days I'm going to accidentally hit save instead of load and lose all the progress from a mission. That would be bad.
Selected. Selected.
You said crossing the streams would be bad. Just gonna slowly move him through the stage on full drugs. Let him snipe everybody that's a threat. I think I got the most dangerous guys with the miniguns. They're like over here somewhere. I need to completely clear this side of the island before I get the car. Especially like with the minigun enemies, like they just destroy that car. It's less than a second. I don't have any time to respond if they're still alive and see me in it. Okay, I think it's time. Let me see, make sure. They're no longer shooting anybody. Alright, car. Please don't die. Gotta actually turn you to get you to a gate, too, which is gonna be a little rough. There's multiple gates on the bridge. Oh, that's so mean. Running over pedestrians. Okay. Let's chill here. I feel like the gates are an interesting mechanic. It's like they wanted to play with the level design space a little bit and be like, okay, so you can't just rush the objective, you have to have a car. But I guess I'd almost prefer that you needed to have a key that you would find in the level. I guess part of it is when you're in a car, you're completely undefended and in huge danger. So part of it is like it requires you to clear half of the island. So I guess my point is I don't think that the car is necessarily a bad design choice to begin with. Like it does change up the way you have to approach the level a bit, and it might just be that the controls on it are so awful. It's like point-and-click ice physics is the best way I can describe it. Trying to get through here and kill all the threats before I do anything fun. The other side of the island now? Maybe the dude ran away. I think I've killed everybody though. Is this the true meaning of Australia? Oh shit, my cybernetics are so high now, I completely forgot about drugs. Alright, let's take it slow for a minute. That was almost really bad. I almost walked right up to the objective with no drugs. Good to bring back the drug train. I think the person I'm trying to kill is in a car. They keep crossing the bridge, it looks like. very close to me. It's this building down here, maybe? One with the bullfrog sign? No, it's somewhere over here. Oh, it's like a really tricky isometric thing that I gotta fill out here. Alright, get I executed. Welcome to the new empire. Six days. Start doing performance evaluations. They're like, hey, you seem to be doing a really great job. Really impressed with your performance, but like, sometimes missions take you 5 hours, and sometimes they take you like a week. Yeah, I really need to get my driver's license. I need to double check on everybody's happiness. Ooh, Indonesia doesn't like 30%. Such a kind god. I like the idea of like overtaxing them and making them miserable and them rebelling against you, but I feel like they would probably have to make all the upgrades way more expensive because it's super easy to. I think I just have. I don't think I need to buy anything ever again for the rest of this game. New South Wales. I shot the sheriff. Combat sweep. The police force in the local city has become increasingly corrupt and dangerous to our advertising efforts. After meetings with the local civic council, we decided to help out the hapless citizens by removing their corrupt and useless police force and replacing it with one of our own. Eliminate all police officers in the city. One of the two reasons for the amount of corruption was the fact that at least 3 enemy syndicates have got interest in the police. Fill the whole squad and equip them with light automatics. If ammo starts to run low, use the equipment dropped by the policeman. Make a methodical sweep through the city and not just blaze through any which way. Each house... Okay, clear houses. That's kind of cool. I do like that the levels have a lot of like objective variety in that way of the way you should do it. It seems superficially like, just equip 2 miniguns and run through the stage and everything will die on max drugs. But that's actually kind of hard to get away with in a lot of cases. For every level they give you that's, able to be steamrolled with drugs and miniguns, you get several of these tricky car levels.
Selected.
So I wonder if they've interpreted the police in this stage as agents since they're stronger. Come on, guys, you can path down those stairs. I believe in you. Maybe I shouldn't believe in you. Alright, 3 made it. Hey. Go team. This is where having a scanner might be useful. I'm trying to do this like mowing the lawn. Like actually mowing the lawn in a pattern. Not like the way Katana kills people in Suicide Squad. You guys got it. Snipe it up. You're in trouble music keeps playing and they get sniped before they get close enough. I think I need to tone down the drugs for a minute. Let them rest. I think that line in Suicide Squad is one of my favorite, like, bad lines in a movie of all time. The, like, start of the second act character introduction that is in, like, 3 sentences. I would suggest not getting killed by her. Her sword traps the souls of its victims. What the fuck? He just throws that on there as an afterthought. Like, shit, we didn't have time to write this movie well or introduce any of these characters, so... Here's, like, the first 4 lines in the Wikipedia article for this character. By the way... Oh, shit. Alright, we didn't die. Doing okay on drugs. Sort of. Thought I saw a blue circle there. Not anymore. Oh, did I just get into it? No. No. Absolutely not. Get out of that car. Kidding me? Absolutely not. I think I've done the full perimeter. I have to start going inside now. I think it's going to be tricky as if anybody's in houses. I can't see inside of them, right? It's entirely dependent on my characters realizing that's where they are. I'm not sure if the map will show me the little blue circles if they're in buildings or not. And there's one in a building. And he's dead. Okay, I think I can see him if they're in buildings, so that's going to be the way I have to do it. This would be a really great level for this scanner. I have a much easier time being able to tell. New South Wales, man. I'll tell you what. Oh, this is like a center of the map dead end on purpose to make sure that I didn't just do the perimeter like I did earlier. I see. Guys, notice a blue dot on the mini-map in the corner. I don't go and murder it, I just let me know. It's gotta only be like one more. Interestingly, the minimap follows your party members. It does not follow the camera, which can make it tricky to find where they are relative to you sometimes. I guess that makes sense, otherwise you could just scan the camera really fast and find everything in every stage. There's gotta be like one left. Wonder if it's correct at this point to try to hijack a car and just ride the car around until I see it. Click randomly. I gotta tone down the drug use here. Well, I can still look with my eyes, if not with my... I guess there could be some on the rooftops. I didn't think about that. I thought they should still get shown as blue dots, but... Wait, I just found him. He found me, at least. Oh god, I lost them, though. Where are they? Okay. So I think I just lucked out and happened to run into a cop there. This is a pretty fucked up mission. Just go through and like systematically search every building and kill every last police officer in the city. I need to test. My theory is that I can see cops even if I'm not in the building, but that might not be true. Might be that I occasionally need to enter the building. Oh no, he's on the roof. Well, he's staying there. No way we're getting him off of that roof. He's a character I can always come back for, I guess. Alright, well this is a mess. If my party members aren't together... Maybe I can shoot the cop car? Okay, there might be another cop car. Maybe it just doesn't show cars. Let me try to get him off the roof really fast. Cop definitely got out of that car after I shot it, so... Sorry, randos. Didn't mean to murder all of you there. Okay, there's definitely like 2 other cop cars. Oh no, I lost somebody. How'd that happen? Did I? Oh my god, I think I know what happened. I think they got in the car and then I jumped out of the car. No, they accidentally got in the car while I was trying to shoot it. That's fine. I only have the 4 people left and I still haven't gotten the upgrade that lets me recruit new people, so... I don't know how to do that. And that mission sucks. I was close to being done, too. Let me try doing the other one. Western Australia. XP, PFG capture, equipment acquisition. Rumor has it a rival syndicate has developed a personal protection field generator capable of resisting bullets while still being small and to be carried by an agent. I need to tell you the effect this will have in future confrontations, and obviously you can't let this happen. Penetrate the enemy complex and acquire the prototype. Okay. This is a revolutionary device. Expect resistance to be fierce as far as the latest intelligence reports go. Looking at several enemy squads with Uzis and miniguns. Uh-oh. Miniguns are rough. Concentrate on advancing into the complex. Attack the building itself from the 2 sides, forcing the defenders to split their firepower. Okay. Give it a try. Because I didn't save after reloading. Ben, that was pathetic sounding. You squeaked. Oh, this is a different color palette than we've seen. Max range on as many people as we possibly can here. We're gonna have a bad time. As long as they're shooting, we're good. You got it, guys. Keep it up. Drug-fueled madmen, you. I wonder if they're shooting a wall. Oh yeah, because that's a lot of shots fired with no damage. They must have just been standing somewhere that was like technically screwed with their line of sight. They thought they could shoot something. Fit through the back here. There's the device. Evacuate. Come on, guys. Are you serious? We're so close to being done, and you go up the ramp. Why would you do that? Okay. Yeah, let's get out of there. That was nice and quick. It's like as easy as the kill all the police mission is hard. Okay, I think I'm gonna save this one for like one of the very last missions I do. Atlantic Accelerator, eh? Actually, I should probably reduce everyone's taxes to 0, because I no longer need money for anything. And if one of these levels, if they go into open revolt, that's going to be hard. I guess it doesn't have to be 0, but it can be really, really small. Me neither. Sure, you'll all be happy with my 10% tax rate. See, I would be a very bad billionaire class corporatist. I feel like I have enough money. I'm only nominally taxing people in case money ever comes up in the future. It's that Futurama scene where Bender's like, I've stolen enough. I can get to California from there. Interesting. Evil corporations and have the happiest citizens in the world. Means I can target to take that country. Or region, I should say. It's adjacent to one of my territories. Okay, cool. Let's continue to take the Eastern Hemisphere. India, I think, was a difficult state. I think I tried it at least once. Bandits has taken over a small research complex in the area, holding the city to ransom and terrifying the people. Their leader is an ex-army corporal who has trained his own men, uses them to guard the area. He must be taken out. Weapons consist mainly of light machine guns and the occasional minigun. Alright, so whenever I hear that guards have miniguns, I basically have to bust out the sniper rifle because the AI is way better at using miniguns than my AI is. So reload everybody here. I know we're coming up on time, but because of the Comcast outage, I might just try to finish the stage. Finish a stage. Well, at least give it an honest try. I think that's everything. Let's do it.
Selected.
I'm the command for the miniguns right away. Oh shit. Oh right, I need to have drugs for them to do anything. Forgot about the power of drugs. Australia's pulling off the risk strategy. Exactly. Whoa! That seems bad. Glad I wasn't standing next to that. It's the bandits? I'm doing it, slowly but surely. Can't get on the level with that person to damage them. So I think I have to go up this ramp here. Easier said than done. Evacuate. Sweet. This is potentially one of the faster ones. Power of 4 sniper rifles and max statted cyborgs. It's not so bad. Getting out of here is gonna be tricky. Oh, no, do not go up that ramp. There you go. Real-time tactics is probably more... There's no resources. Actually, I can see why Nodovan likes it, because it's pretty similar to the Bungie game, Myth, Fallen Lords. I need a car to get out of here? Rude. Wait, do I need a car, or can I fit? No, I need a car. Uh-oh. I need to hijack their cop car. Why would my dropstone require a car? I think I need to hijack the cop car. I don't think there's another vehicle on the map. Wait, no. Never mind. The long search is over. Hopefully I don't get shot by police in this car and then die, right? Oh my god. Thought it was gonna happen, because there's still police on this map and they could totally kill me if they wanted to. Because my ability to drive to the exit is basically non-existent. Turn right, turn right, turn right, good job. Go up this way and turn right again. Awesome. Hit space now before the car drives off the map and we die. Doing donuts, right. Alright. What an amusing evening of drugs and surgery. You go ahead and save. We'll pick up with this again next week. There's 50 missions in the game. We're at 19, so I think the how long to beat's pretty accurate.